Someone else who would say boss to you, my good friends, is Dr. William Cason. He is the guy in charge, Superintendent of Valdosta City Schools. Sir, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing this morning?
I'm wonderful, and the weather is nice.
It's good. It's voting weather, is it not?
Yes, it is.
You've already voted.
I voted. I want other people to vote. Bunches of people to vote.
Let me give you some numbers here. I just got this number from Deb Cox, Lowndes County Board of Elections gal. She tells me so far 2,314 people have voted. Now, the VDT has come out and said, oh, it's only 8% of the vote. Let's back off of that for a second, that percentage. This is a huge raw number, especially for an off year, meaning no presidential election, no Senate, no representative, nothing. For an off-year election, your issue has driven people to the polls, whether people are pro-CUEE or anti-CUEE. They've never seen a turnout like this. These are huge numbers.
And I think that's very representative of the feelings across the city and the county. It has occupied a huge amount of my time recent days and, well, matter of fact, months.
I got to ask you about that. What's it like to be a superintendent? Because normally you do your superintendent duties, you're overlooking schools, and there's principals and teachers and students and whatnot. Suddenly this thing, what is your phone call ratio like on a given day where people are saying, hey, I want to talk to you about the school buses, I want to talk to you about truancy policy, or hot dog, we're talking about CUEE again. How does this alter your work schedule over the past couple of months?
It's really messed up my work schedule, and it's extended my work schedule every day is a long day now. Meetings almost every night. Telephone calls never stop, even at home. I've always been one of those people that want people to talk to me if they need to, so I keep my cell phone on at all times. Most people know my number. I want to be available if they have questions, and this issue has kept my phone busy. It's kept my office busy. It's kept my staff busy. It's taken away a huge amount of time that we could have been working on other things, but you know what? This is an issue that has brought attention to education in this county and in this city like no other thing. And so there is a positive in it, and that's what I'll look forward to when all of this is over. I just simply hope that all of these people that are involved currently on both sides are present when this is over and willing to step in and help, because we've been begging for parental input, help, and when this is over, I guess I expect the same amount of probably won't get it, but I expect the same level of participation from here on out.
Yeah, let's have the same participation, same enthusiasm, same dedication. Look, and that's the thing. Everyone's on the same side of a better education for kids. There's no doubt. Everybody wants the same end goal. We're just coming at it from different viewpoints. So here's the deal. If this doesn't pass, hey, let's hope the next Wednesday, for example, if it doesn't pass, how about the local businesses? Let's sponsor the science fair. How about a local business take on, hey, I'll give you a $500 check for the debate club or something like that, but let's go ahead and keep the involvement going and keep the enthusiasm going. Whether CUEE passes or not, we got to work together on this.
We welcome our business partners in any form, fashion they want to help, but the thing that we need most is just simply parents of our students to step in and help the schools with their students. I'm old-fashioned. I believe that education begins at home, and I hope we, because of this and the concern about having to give up a charter that's over 100 years old and all the tradition that goes along with Valdosta City Schools, and that's one thing I want to mention this morning, Frank, is that once it's done, it's done. We can never get back that charter. We'll never again be a city school district. We'll be a much larger school district, more difficult to manage, and it's been my experience, having been through it once in Troup County, that so many kids, especially kids from poverty, fall through the cracks while we're getting all the pieces together. And in a larger school district, they simply just don't get the same amount of attention that we're able to provide for them. And that's important to me because, as you know, we deal with a lot of poverty in Lowndes County, Valdosta area. Those kids need additional help. They need more help. They need different kinds of help, and that's what we're providing. At our elementary schools, people say that that's where we're losing it. Well, I can assure you, based on test scores, that our elementary K-5 schools have improved tremendously over the past few years. discipline at the high school is better. We're offering more courses at the high school. The IB program you hear so much talk about.
Absolutely.
So many things to be proud of, and we don't want to lose that. Maybe it's a selfish view, but we just simply don't want to lose that along with tradition of the Valdosta City Schools.
Did I just see the numbers about an hour ago? These came in. I saw them this morning, where we were seeing that as a whole, Georgia schools, 4th grade reading and math have improved. 8th grade, I believe it's the math has improved for 8th grade. Reading scores are pretty much flat, but gains are being made across the board. And so nationally, hey, we're still not setting the curve, but we're coming up.
And when you look at that's absolutely accurate. You did read that, and that is the fact. Those are facts. But when you look at Valdosta City Schools and you compare us to the state, we're equal or above in most areas, and that's one of the things that CUEE has talked about, that we're not providing a good education. Are we where we need to be? Are we where we want to be? No, there'll always be room for improvement, and we're striving hard, working hard to make sure that happens, and the evidence is there, if anybody's willing to look at it objectively, is there to show that that's actually what's happening in our school district now.
Let's talk about the dropout rates. I know one of the concerns, or one of the numbers being bandied about, is how many people are not graduating from the Valdosta City school systems. And the number that CUEE is providing, it seems like the number that you guys are working with, they're a little bit different here.
They are different because they're not using accurate data. They're trying to compare today's way of calculating graduation rate with the new federal mandated graduation rate that will actually go into effect soon. But you can't do that. You have to compare with what you have, and if that new way of calculating that affects Valdosta City Schools, guess what? It's going to affect every other school district in the state and the 48 states that have joined the national curriculum push. So let's be fair. Another thing that bothers me, I recently received an article that talking about SAT scores. Well, guess what? In Georgia, we test over 70% of our students, where we were being compared to tested 6% of their students.
Yeah, let me hop in on that, because this also drives me crazy all the time. And people say our SAT score. I'll pick Iowa, for example. We might have worse SAT scores than Iowa, but here's the thing: we test everybody. And Iowa, just as an example, might just test those who are college prep bound and they're going to head to the Ivy League or the Big 10 or the Big 12. So it's an unfair comparison saying, look at their scores. They're testing only the upper elite cream of the crop. We're going to college, and it's going to be a big Division I school, versus us. Hey, everybody gets a crack at the SAT, which is more fair.
It is the way things should be. And I don't have any regrets, but if you take our 6%, 10%, top 10%, I would compare them any day to any state in the union. It doesn't matter.
Let's talk about what happens over the next couple of days. Are the forums done? Are the I mean, we're kind of in the home stretch here, and by the time we get to this time next week, it's all over.
We are in the home stretch. The forums are finished. Last night, Dr. Smith and his staff did a fantastic job of presenting the last forum, I think, that will be scheduled, and so we are in the home stretch. I will be encouraging people to vote. I don't say vote yes or no. I just encourage people to vote, and vote what your conscience tells you to do. But just go vote. It's a democratic process, and should be followed through. I won't stop and I won't rest until that last vote's counted. That's just my nature. Wherever I'm invited to go talk about it, I go. That's my job. Sometimes I say things that people don't particularly like, but that's fine. You know, I speak from my heart, and I love the kids in our district. That if you just go walk down the hallways with me in our elementary schools or any of our schools and see the atmosphere, the positive atmosphere that's there, it's great. And I wish some of the CUEE people, the ones that are pushing this so hard, had taken the time to just go do that. and perhaps they wouldn't have pushed quite so hard for this.
And I'll tell you one thing. What you did bring up at the beginning of our conversation here, sir, is that when we're talking about what's going on and how CUEE, everybody, again, they have the good intentions, but whatever happens, we're one community. You can talk Valdosta versus Lowndes versus Valwood or whoever, but we're one community. We all live in South Georgia. We're all going to be neighbors by the time this is all said and done anyway, whatever the outcome is. We do want people to vote, and whatever the outcome is, we're still going to keep working together. And in a way, again, we go back to what your opening comments were. CUEE has brought education to the forefront. People are now talking about this. They're engaged in the conversation. Even if they don't see eye to eye, look, a week from now, this vote's going to be done. We're going to be working, and we're all going to be working for education together. So let's keep that in mind. But this week, definitely go out and vote.
That's what has to happen. This is one election that people can't stay home, be lazy, lay in bed, not get up and go vote. As I understand it, the early voting is still taking place. I think the hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the rest of this week. And it's just an easy way to get voting done instead of fighting the crowds on election day. So get up and go do your civic duty.
All right, Bill Cason, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to being a superintendent now, okay? Because I know you've got like a different job to go do, right?
Right.
You're a busy guy.
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much. Quick timeout right now. I'm back with a whole bunch more on News Talk 105.9. As always, this is WVGA.